Hello friends. I am putting on some lotion at the moment, geranium smelling. Oh, it's just got a wonderful smell to it, or scent to it. It looks like I've got a little bit of a dried piece there. Anyway, and I'm going to play with some tins. One of them is a button tin that I remember being on my mother's sewing machine when I was growing up. And I think one of my first ASMR videos I played with some of the findings inside of it, but I'm going to play with it again tonight, and I can't even remember what's in there. I haven't opened it probably since then. And I've got some ink on my hand that I'm trying to get rid of and rub in, but it may still come through. Okay, so I'm going to start with, what do I want to start with? I'll start with this. I bought 2 of these at a garage sale, and they're just kind of nice little tins to carry your food in. Look at that in the camera. And it has these little levers on it that hold the lid on. And it's a nice, smooth stainless steel. Looks like I've still got a little bit of lotion chunks on me. So I'm going to just tap on this for a moment, and then I'll open it and I'll play with some others. It's funny, I think of people I'd love to say hello to, that I look forward to their comments, and a lot of times I won't make a new video till I've commented on all of them, but I find that sometimes makes me feel overwhelmed and I make less videos, so I hope you'll forgive me if I am slow, or if I even let go of some of the comments, because I really, that's really what we do this for, is knowing that it's being helpful to people. So I appreciate it, and I feel like I should respond to all of them, but sometimes maybe I'll make a video instead. Alright, so this lid comes off, if I can do it without too clumsy. There we go. So it's got a nice little domed lid. And a stainless interior, so it makes it super easy to clean. Obviously you can't microwave your food in it, but you can heat up your food in other ways, or just keep it nice and warm, tucked in a little insulated bag for lunch. There's my little lunch container. I think I said I got 2 of those at a garage sale. I haven't used them as much as I thought I would. That's often the case, isn't it? But I still like them. Okay, next up is this pretty little tea container. And I've got 6 of these that came, maybe even 8, that came in a Christmas set, and each one has 20 tea bags and a little different teapot in the logo there. It's fun. This one's called Apple Orchard Gourmet Artificially Flavored Green Tea by Brown and Ashley. And I'm not a big green tea drinker. I'm kind of the old-fashioned black tea with cream and sugar. I wish I weren't, but I often do coconut milk, but I like black tea. I like Irish breakfast tea, and I like a good Assam tea. Nice, bold, bright flavor. But I thought these tins were so pretty, and each was in a different color. It was a gift from a coworker last Christmas. Off without making too much noise, so I may have to just pop it off and edit it out. We'll see. That wasn't too bad. And inside, looks like I didn't open this one yet, is a little pouch tea bags. It has a little date on it. Best before June 20th, 2018. So it's still good. And it has apple, I saw on there somewhere. That's probably how they can tell which tin to pop it into. I can smell the geranium scented lotion on my hands. It smells so good. I hope it's not too loud. My last crinkle video I thought was a little bit too loud, so we'll see how we do here. My little tea. Put it back in his home. This color's kind of a raspberry pink. Bright. On the verge of red. Maybe more poppy. No, I'd say more raspberry colored. And now I'm going to get my fun old-fashioned button holder tin. Almond Jack. Looks like maybe it was a candy tin. Yeah, a most delicious almond confection. My mother loved almond roca, so I wonder if it was like an almond roca. These close-up videos are so easy with my mic, and one of my subscribers, I think it was Isabel, suggested I get an extension for my mic, but I have one, and for some reason the sound quality gets worse when I plug into it, the length of the cord. And I even bought a high quality extension, but I just think I am meant to have this little close-up mic. And someday I'll quit talking about my mic. It seems like ASMR artists obsess over their mics, doesn't it? And I am no obsession. I am no exception. Alright, that was definitely a little loud. Looks like this is an old grommet maker. You can see the little... Oh, this would have been a button maker where you put the fabric inside of the little rubber container, and then you push your button thing in it, and then you would push it down, probably this way, into it. I don't know how it all worked. Those are probably pieces that you could do it with there. Anyway, making your own little fabric covered buttons. I'll just pull out my little treasures here. I think I used to keep all my, you know how when you get a new outfit, a lot of times they'll give you the extra buttons in a little baggie. So I would just save them in this tin. And then some of these buttons will be probably from the 50s and 60s. They're pretty old. Little white buttons. When I was really little, I sewed. And I would make Barbie doll clothes. And they had the cutest little teeny tiny zippers and teeny tiny buttons. And I quickly learned that I wasn't good at doing those zippers. I don't know how anyone could, but I would do the little tiny buttons, and then I would just find ways to fake closing the outfits I made. None of them turned out terribly good. I always had big dreams in my head, and I'd see my final product and be fairly disappointed. Pretty little light teal color buttons. La Mode. I wonder if they're still around. These old brands. Streamline. Streamline. La Mode. Looks like my mother liked La Mode. Let's see how much. 55 cents on sale. Those look like, I think they're little wooden ones. And there's a card from card making days in the middle of it all. And another old button, little metal one. These look almost like mother of pearl buttons. And I don't know if I don't sew anymore, so I don't know if they still have backings on the buttons, like these little, almost like a mini bobby pin, little pins holding the buttons on. Those are pretty little buttons. We sure have a lot of cream colored ones in here. I'm not sure those show up very well. This whole thing used to just be full of old buttons. And my sister and I got into making rings out of buttons and jewelry with old buttons. And we used them mostly up. And there's a couple metal ones. And just some more. I do love square buttons. I found a dress at the Goodwill the other day that had square buttons on it. I loved it. This one, I can't tell what it has on it. An acorn, maybe? Maybe you'll see it in the camera better than I will. 49 cents. Love that. There's some buttons. Brown. Some string. Navy blue buttons. This one has some fun little buttons inside. There's some of those fabric covered ones. You can see that cute little flower on that orange button. And then there's a cute little flower-shaped button. Little pink flower. Hope you can see those. And this one's almost, oops, oh, there it goes. This one almost has a little, maybe to make earrings with. There's a couple of those tiny little flowers on them, maybe made out of Fimo or something, or plastic. These are cool little buttons. I don't know if those are even buttons. I can't see any holes on them, but very fun with that little sparkle in the middle and black and silver. So there. Another streamline for $1.10. I'll bet notions and fixings are expensive now. This one, look at that, 15 cents. Oops, sorry. There you go. It says Jewel Tone. Guaranteed to wash, dry clean. Okay. And a bunch of silver ones. Yeah, these are the acorn. I remember getting those myself, but I don't remember what for. Some stuff in here is just kind of, there's just some junk kind of in the bottom. Oh, maybe I could play with those bags a little, huh? Seems like a gentle sound. And yeah, there's just random stuff in here. These old tacks. There's an old tack. Wonder why those are in there. Some little tiny flower sequins. Those are cute. Looks like maybe beads and sequins. Can you see those little tiny flowers in there? I hope. Just cute. Get my hand so you can see it. It's almost like one of those old sand toys. Well, the rest that's in there is just kind of old little pieces of yarn. More of that from old clothes. So that's probably it. I'll just put my little treasures back inside. And then I'll say good night. I'm going to do a reading video next. I started reading a book, A Quiet Mind, and I'm going to read some chapters or little exercises in that to you next time.